Fuck. Ugh. Hello? Hello? 喂喂喂。好，那我们开始。震动怎么可以关闭呢？SSI Super Stress Interface。
Connect with the past. Relive history. Using Abstergo's incredible research into genetic memory, Animus gives you the chance to game within the past. The product you have purchased allows you to access the memories of Adeline de Grandpré, an 18th century assassin caught between two worlds, fighting to find her true purpose. Make history yours. History is our playground. Animus.
小魔力。小鸡鸡。第一次看到鸡。
Come back!
This。啊，鸡鸡不要跑啊，小鸡鸡。哎，小鸡鸡抽筋了。走2步拍一下，走2步拍一下。
哦。
给老子过来！
Come back!
哦。
Perfect for plantation work, monsieur. Look at this one. Hard-working, strong, healthy too. I told you to keep your place, Congo. As I was saying, monsieur, this one is strong as an ox. It's in good health, and all, not counting the missing toes.
一只只要100。
Pardon, madame.
You there! Bantling pest! I'll have you arrested!
可以。分手。摔一下就长大了。孩子就是要用摔的，才会长大。 哦，打脸，你上次打脸。哦，哎。当地。
Aveline? Ma chérie, you were shouting again.
在脸猫异常兴奋。
Oui, only a dream. I'm sorry to have woken you. Shh, ma chérie, shh. Never apologize. A mother worries, even a stepmother. Thank you, Madeleine. Maman, do you worry too? Did you forget me? Or are you gone?
In any case, the night has better uses than sleep.
哦，千金小姐的夜生活。 这款有3个版本啊，一个原版，一个 HD 版，重制版。本来那时候想啊，原版出来了，重制版出来了，买重制版就对 ，HD 版出来买 HD 版就赢了，就他又给我出了个重制版。 HD 版还玩不到一半。
We have uncovered news of a plantation from which slaves are vanishing. The owners reported their escape, but our network can find no trace of them. If you don't know slave guys, perhaps you can investigate this mystery from within. A dressing chamber has been prepared for you in a strategic location. From the top of the cathedral, you will see it.
从晚上爬到白天，哇！爬的时候还是夜晚，爬上来天都亮了。Beauty Sophia， 因为 logo 还是 HD 的，对。这样我要怎么证明它是 remaster？ 花了钱，结果连 logo 都是 HD， 才花2次。忘记同步了，干你！没同步就跳下来。算了，会有机会。就跳下来。
A delivery will arrive at the plantation. A perfect cover. Hide in a wagon and follow the cart to discover the location without being seen.
Le secret d'ennuyer.
看路啊！看路！为了玩这款，花了2次钱。搬这个版本。
That's what they say.
Oh, it's true.
Il
va finir par se blesser.
Uber. 那个时代的 Uber， 车子没有那么舒服。什么意思？我直接走过去，这是什么？ 注意到我。跑起来！勤快的黑奴。
Who are you? How did you get past the guards? We have plenty of trouble here already. Don't need no more.
I'm Aveline, a friend. Slaves have been reported escaped, but none has yet reached any safe house. My contacts fear the worst.
If you're a spy, Aveline, you won't find no cause for persecution here. My brothers have vanished, then my aunt. Today my youngest sister, Therese. They ain't escaped, as you say. They're taken. Besides, Therese would never survive on her own.
I'll find her. If any have trodden through these fields, they must have left tracks.
凡走过必留下的歌姬始终来自于哪里？你要爬到屋顶才能调查。哦。这树干都特别的硬。这次有记得同步了。看一圈就知道有人在里面。
Don't be afraid, Therese. I'm a friend. Who did this? Your master?
No. This son. Oh, please help.
Be strong. I'll get you to safety.
You'll pay for this. Guards! Hurry! We've got rats in the barn.
This nightmare. I can't take no more.
His terror is over, Therese. Stay with me. We must hurry.
儿子，你死好惨啊！哦，哦，脖子扭到，不给搬，想搬他的尸。
Aveline, my daughter, wandering alone at dawn. Where have you been?
After the nightmare, I went to take air. Dear stepmother, I'm grown now. You needn't worry for my safety.
You underestimate the dangers of the world. If not to your safety, then to your reputation. Why must you be so headstrong? I wish you would...
In truth, Madeleine, I'm in need of your assistance. I'm afraid it's urgent.
What now?
While walking, I was startled by cries of distress. Following them, I discovered a woman. A slave. Badly wounded.
Where is she? I will send help.
She awaits. In a wagon. Outside. In the street.
Aveline!
Don't be cross. I knew you'd know the thing to do. I couldn't risk leaving her to perish. Or worse.
Or worse! You have already sentenced her to persecution by your very impulsiveness. Very well. I will not turn my back now, not that you have left me much choice. I will see that she is treated in utmost discretion.
Thank you, Madeleine.
In the meantime, hurry to town and fetch her new traveling clothes. Go quickly. We have no time to lose.
Bonjour, très cher.
硬挺的海报。
Bonjour.
是恋爱系统。对，它还有恋爱交友系统。一张海报就搞定了。换装系。
Que se passe-t-il?
礼物看起来像个砖块，一直到水泥砖，很重。现在黑奴都那么强壮。
Aveline, late to lunch and looking ashen again. I fear you are not resting enough.
Oh, Papa. I'll take my rest when this life is exhausted.
You will hasten that end at this rate. I do fear you are more like your father than is fit for a lady. A chip of the same block. In passing, Monsieur Blanc requests your assistance at the warehouse. I dare say he has work to offer.
Is that all he has to offer? I should think for all his attention, he would request your hand.
All the same, it's the work that interests me.
Philippe.
Oh, dear me. Oh, by the turn of this conversation, it would appear I have lingered too long at this table. If you'll excuse me.
Good day, Papa.
There, he is gone. I can tell you now, Aveline. I have taken care of everything. Your friend will be safe. If you have any more womanly problems, do not hesitate to see me.
妈妈是在暗示。
Regardez-la, a essayé de se faire passer pour une dame.
Second time this month. Customer relations are strained enough without shipments disappearing.
Your frustration is understandable, monsieur. In your position, I should demand a full investigation. please, let me look into it. I will go talk to Monsieur de Saint-Maxent at once.
Most grateful, Monsieur Blanc. At least I know I can always rely on you.
有点constant。尾行 HD Remaster。
Bonjour, très cher.
哦。
My boy, the cargo was stolen from this very ship. I have no more means of retrieving it than you do.
Oui, monsieur. That is indeed troubling. Well, what would you suggest then?
I know this much. The devil had the gall to impersonate my dress and my signature. Can you imagine?
No, monsieur. Imagination has never been my, strong suit. If it's not too much trouble, may I look at your books?
My books? I'd interrogate the captain. If this crew takes bribes, I'd wager he's no less corruptible.
New shoes for my boy.
Are you the captain of this ship?
Si. Capitan Carlos Dominguez, at your service.
May we speak in private, Capitan?
恋爱系统发挥功用。
comely creature. Come.
船长上来啊，船长。
Would you be so kind as to tell me what happened with Monsieur de Saint-Maxent's shipment?
Why would you want to know? Bah! Don't you worry, my little Angel. The cargo found its way to the intended recipient. Let me pour you a cup. I dare you to tell me this isn't the best Madeira wine that ever graced your heavenly lips.
If you insist, Capitan.
I do. You will not find a better vintage in all of the New World.
I'm intrigued. Truly.
这酒好大一瓶。
They hid the goods in 2 warehouses.
可是我知道那卷轴里写的是什么？避免死有机会杀死任何人。有机会。啊，青光眼。
Je me demande d'où elle sort tout son argent. Un peu de respect.
阴阳眼。
Vous
Mademoiselle, stop right there.
恋爱系统发挥功用。Oh, baby. Hey, 等一下那个，那个守卫为什么？我为什么跟着那个人走了？我会跟着我的记忆走。
Salutations.
赶不上去啊！我没有杀死他。
You sure ain't no Harridan.
干！有怪人跟着我。发光的炸药。
Eh bien, quelle jolie robe.
Tout ce qui nous différencie, c'est la robe que vous portez.
好可爱哦，亲人呢？怕人哦。拜。
Je me demande d'où elle sort tout son argent.
I am terribly grateful for your assistance, Mademoiselle de Grandpré. But how did you ever... Never mind. Just please, tell your father to expect a considerable discount for his trouble.
You may put your mind at ease, monsieur. The cargo will be delivered on time.
I dare say thanks are owed to Saint Nicolas.
Or perhaps a guardian angel, monsieur.
Ah, Aveline. I'm sure it is not your old father's company that draws you here. I will leave you both to your private business.
Aveline, the documents you found aboard the Rat Captain's ship. I recognize the name. Rafael Joaquin de Ferrer, a known enemy. I don't know what his business is here, but we can be sure it's more than a simple larceny.
How can I help?
One of Agate's servant contacts tells us that he will attend a social soiree at the governor's mansion this evening.
I'll have my best dress ready. Or my worst. Fear not, Gerald. I'll uncover his true purpose.
In the meantime, may I suggest that you familiarize yourself with the governor's mansion? Perhaps discover a discreet way to enter?
Don't worry, Gerald. I will prepare well.
One more thing. There is a small house for sale near the governor's mansion. It would be ideal for a dressing chamber. If you wouldn't mind buying it.
Your wish is my command.
地球限制我想象。
Salutations.
我出魅惑了。
Je vous souhaite le bonjour.
Mes salutations.
人生第一栋房子，首购，只要500块。水岸第一排，广场第一排，前方是公园。当时要我换什么？忘记要换什么。确定是不是这个
？Stop that at once！
手会很多密密麻麻，跟芝麻一样。而且，等下这个是手位还是混混？你们哪个单位？我靠一拳就倒了。哎呀，我要撕海报。看橡胶玩具会被他们弄下来。这玩具粘在摄影机上面。
Get away!
哎，午汤。
Remember, we need these goods delivered to the south entrance just after sunset. Here, this will grant you access to the kitchen.
进到厨房，阿乐就不要进厨房。Nothing happened. Go back to your work. 斯海豹，手撕海豹系统。海豹在哪里？啊，是我呢。关底，关底。
With the Spanish under our spell, the company man will at last have the power to fulfill our true purpose. And if you provide us the labor, we'll ensure the errors of Santo Domingo are not repeated here.
I will do all I can to smooth the handover of the colony, and your mission will have all the workers it needs, provided you make good on your promise. Labor is in tight supply as it is, and I must remain in power as governor. Were our arrangement ever detected?
My, Governor. I fear the air of conspiracy has gone to your head. We'll make good on our promise, so long as your end of the bargain is kept.
Everything is under control. You can count on me.
Bueno. Then I shall await to indulge in your delightful soirée. Tonight, I drink to the death of the Brotherhood.
杯子喝完记得要洗。神奇的大门。开始扔哇！要过去啊！混账跑去哪里？我要喝酒。你们抽到直接。现在靠腰了，他刚刚跑出去什么意思？靠腰，火枪，甩个巴掌你就倒地了。为什么
？Why? You would sacrifice the good of the colony to a Templar conspiracy, Governor. I should ask you why.
The Order is the future. The Templars will keep our colony French.
The Templars will keep the colony Templar. Why does the Ferrer want workers? Tell me his plans and redeem yourself.
I know nothing of his plans. I was to send him slaves and vagrants. The ones most likely to rise up against
those who would oppose oppression and claim the life that is owed them. Rest in peace, Gouverneur.
甩个巴掌就把别人扇死。天生神力。
Le gouverneur est mort! Aux armes! Aux armes!
你用火枪，你要找奖，甩个巴掌就死。
Comment est-ce possible?
橘子，你真的很贱。
Dieu du ciel! Je peux vous aider?
选择目标 X 键标记 A 键杀死他们。纵横叠海。刚刚用拳头的，用拳头敲死他们。
My student. The hornet's nest grows. I retreat to safety, the better to observe and strike. I require your assistance. Use your gifts to follow my trail. May the Loa guide you swiftly.
面具。然后就没有然后了。第二个面具，然后呢，就没有然后。脚印，我不能调查。三个面具，我不知道对这个剧情有什么帮助。哎，赶过头了。哎，搞定了，这边。
Agate, you wrote of the enemy?
Yes. Deep in the bayou, a dangerous imposter spreads real roots. He calls himself François Macandal. My own mentor, the leader, the priest, the brother, to whose cause I devoted my life. He was put to death by fire. I failed to prevent it. Who is this imposter, and what are his affiliations? This you will need to uncover. But first, preparations. François Macandal was an expert in poisons. This blowpipe was his.
A fine weapon.
A single dart blown from a distance will fell a man. You may use this to your advantage, if you approach in stealth.
推荐半费。放开歪，要瞄那么久。有瞄准，打踢。哎，我推不出来。啊，呸！动瞄准。呸！ 么不弄个电梯呢？老人家这样不会吃力吗？最好还带轮椅。
The false Macandal gathers followers. They attempt to overtake smuggling operations on the bayou. To finance what, I cannot say. There is a smuggler, a woman named Elise Lafleur. She knows every bog and tangle of the swamp. Perhaps she could be persuaded to help.
I'm sure I can motivate her.
Good. When you get to Macandal, use your darts to approach. But remember, you will need to complete your mission using more direct means.
什么意思？更直截了当。什么叫更直截了当？你是要我用吹剑喷死他吗？老大，你知道我用吹剑？要用什么？你要早讲。这树长得真好。看露露玩球。想拉屎，上个厕所。 哎，回来了。哦，有感了。Oh shit.
We offer 2 choices.
You give up the river?
Or we take the river.
Or you suffer before you die.
3 choices then.
You dare threaten me? You bracket-faced parasite. I've no more claim here than the dung beetles.
You'd best heed the lady. We have you outnumbered. Look around, old man. Your hired hands will flee at the first sign of trouble.
Aye, but the lady's temper alone could take on an army. And the swamp is no friend of yours.
快速毒药。鹰眼看不到敌人。自我推荐。诶，做不到。嘎呸！诶，嘎呸！哦，我的背痒痒的。一颗使用自动连杀，距离多远都可以吗？哦干，哦，摔得有点重。进来，姐姐给你一顿粗暴。哦，这是普通人吗？那其他人是吧？围观了你们。啊呸！哦，武汉，45倍哦，送你最新冠状病毒。什么？同伴过来了，忏悔。哎，一点都不快速。呸！用拳头，吃拳头。 刀啊，都不拿出来。甘蔗砍刀。这砍刀，斧头比较像康纳。刺客杀神。吃粗饱
You don't belong to this.
Hey, 不要一直挨打哎，老兄，一直挨打，
Who the hell are you? A fine display of gratitude. I'm no enemy, if that's what you fear.
I fear nothing.
My name is Aveline. I seek the leader of these men. He calls himself François Macandal.
You seek him? To what end?
A final one.
Ah, then you are my kind of woman. Name's Roussillon. My partner in crime is Elise. Though I've heard her called otherwise.
Will you help me find their base? No one knows these waters as you do. In return, I'll restore your control of this territory.
We've invested years of work in this camp. Why would we need your help?
4 reasons, right there.
Would you not prefer to move your wares freely?
If you think there's only one base, you really do need me. Those louts are spread out thin as swamp gas.
It's settled then. Elise will help you find the blighters.
Did you bring a canoe? Or do you expect your gentle breeding to keep you from the alligators? Best take one of mine, then. And learn to use it right quick. Smugglers. Such an ugly word. Even slavers are called merchants. Why can my title be Queen of the Bog? Protector of innocence, paddling instructor, and champion of trade.
Too long to fit on a wanted poster. Tell me, when did your troubles with Macandal's men begin?
About the same time the Spanish governor arrived. Just a big old coincidence, I'm sure. This is as far as the water will take us. They set up their base around a wrecked ship that ran aground not far from here. The other base is a little further along. There.
I'll check out this base. You scout ahead.
Oui, oui, mon capitaine.
阿妈，你过来，阿妈。
Whoa!
干是哎，要 QTE 的。
Glad I didn't put money on that fight. Would have lost, and barely a scratch on you. Now here's a pretty prize. An alligator egg. Take it. You've earned it. Aveline, a woman among reptiles.
Takes one to know one.
Ouais, that it does. Right then. If you don't run the bastard through right here, I'll meet you at the next base.
And now you will die.
吃拳头。哦 ，OK。再去。旁边吗？那是胶。进去啊。进去。
My faithful acolyte, the day of the sacred ceremony draws near. I am in want of nothing but more men to join our ranks. Gather the faithful and await my word.
干，真小，跳不过去，你要先说。哦哦，橘子。撞到膝盖。很小。有没有快速旅行啊？地图。没有快速旅行。
one piece, I see. What did you find?
A letter from the coward Macandal. He's preparing a ceremony.
Voodoo?
Yes, but to what end?
Power. What other end is there? Show him you've got the spirits at your back, especially the mean ones, and people do most anything you say. There's your real magic. It's that way, well hidden in the trees. Wait, I recognize those men. They're escaped slaves, hired from Saint-Danger.
The shantytown?
Oui, though it barely deserves the name. A cramped, miserable place.
The men I saw at your camp, they were from Saint-Danger?
Oui, Roussillon wasn't too happy when I hired them, but he got used to the idea. Please, you can't hurt them.
It goes without saying.
Best of luck then. Go. I'll be at the office if you need me.
是玩赛车游戏，一定要经过 checkpoint。尾行 Remaster。吃饱。哎，收发宝箱。哎，不是要你。哦，死。啊死。看我的奖励。帅了一顿之后，奖励没了。哦，不错哦，进度不错哦。
My faithful acolyte, preparations are complete. Our ceremony will take place on the eve of St. John. Assemble my followers.
酱，来做酱。到膝盖。好远，好远，超久。
He has balls of steel. Et puis?
Where is Elise?
My company doesn't satisfy you? Oh, I am hurt. Pray, tell me what you found. I'm as good a confidant as the lady, I swear.
It's not a confidant I need, but an informant. Macandal is holding a ceremony on St. John's Eve tonight, but I don't know where.
I know who can help, and you can help me in return. There's a witch doctor in Saint-Danger, the eyes and ears of the bayou. I sent Elise to him with supplies, but she forgot this. So hard to find honest criminal help these days. Give him this. With his trust, the secrets of the bayou will be yours.
Thank you.
By the by, come back when you are done. I have a job or two that could use a woman of your caliber. And some work as well. Huh?
干真爽！笑啥笑？赶路教条。好远，真的没有。这么远，手。没到。快到了吧？到了吧？到了。人生第二间房。
Elise! Aveline! Does Macandal still live?
He's holding a ceremony tonight. Venerable One, I bring supplies from Roussillon.
Thank you. This Macandal is a dark influence over the people of Saint-Danger. If you can stop him, I will help. Yes. His shadow emanates from the shore of Lake Pontchartrain. He has a poison in his possession, from which you will not recover if stung. I will give you the antidote, but it will not stop the poison, only limit its damage. Time is short. You must take this now.
I've had worse, I think. Thank you. We'll strike tonight. I'll disguise myself as a slave, so that I'm invisible to Macandal's followers.
I'll be ready when you are. St. John won't know what hit him.
这新买的房子，买得起游戏里的房子。可怜呐、
How long have you been working with Roussillon?
Years.
Is he your... well...
Oh, God, no. No, don't get me wrong. I pluck my eye out for him. But I wouldn't bet the Lech if he were the last man in Nouvelle-France.
How do you know him?
Roussillon saved my life once, long ago. I figured I owed him, so I helped him expand his business. The old devil showed me a few tricks too. Taught me his trade, if you will. Of course, I do all the work. Well, here it is. The realm of the dead. Homey, ain't it?
这样居家到像是在挂 BP 一样。那个年代的 EP 啊。
If you make good on your word.
Fear not, Signor. I was trained by...
I know only too well who your master was, Baptiste. Just remember where your loyalties lie.
I shall not fail you.
See that you don't.
My faithful acolytes, stand ready. The time of our ritual is now.
保养皮肤，就在敷面膜。就算黑，也要保养我。从刺杀。哦。伙伴发出了一声梦声。武器又都可以，武器要从中，从中。杀。不杀，只是会让你，对，会让你痛不欲生。碰到了你想自杀。嘿，你们的伙伴就这样子掰在。是很没有同理，我一定要杀，用拳头杀两个人。吃粗饱。拳头不能够揍两个。任务目标只好牺牲你的。这个 Video RG 的任务目标下去，完全不理会。对啊，还是有关心一下。关心，但不介入。
die.
Hey. Boss. 哎，不行。哎呀。这样我还没耐心了。吃饱。吃饱。应该先出掉。干！哎，叫跟杀猪一样，怎么回事？被拳头敲到很痛，是不是？叫跟杀猪一样。有你一条命就搞成这个样子。啊！what the fuck！ 这东西飘出来了。我去拿个充电线。
I'll approach from the far side and create a distraction. Wait for it before you move.
Oui, oui, mon capitaine.
Oui, oui, capitaine.
嘿，感谢祭。150黑，5黑100，5黑100，感谢祭。面膜还敷着。看这样的戏。
Your blowpipe. A beautiful weapon. One of the finest I ever made. I remember the day that coward Agate stole it. Fitting he should remain too spineless to face me. But I have captured his pawn. Now he will be forced from hiding.
How do you know Agate?
So he is here, as I suspected. Agate was my disciple once, if not for that thieving woman.
Who are you really? The true Macandal burned at the stake.
I see. You know your history very well. François Macandal was my mentor and an assassin, but he failed. She betrayed us and he died. I won't make that mistake before I carry out his life's destiny. The poison fails? Precise. My treacherous brother has trained her well, but she will not interfere with our plans. What business have you here?
不然就睡着了。
主角突然就是一阵音讯。
Your blowpipe. A beautiful weapon. One of the finest I ever made. I remember the day that coward Agate stole it. Fitting he should remain too spineless to face me. But I have captured his pawn. Now he will be forced from hiding.
How do you know Agate?
So he is here, as I suspected. Agate was my disciple once, if not for that thieving woman.
Who are you really? The true Macandal burned at the stake.
I see. You know your history very well. François Macandal was my mentor and an assassin, but he failed. She betrayed us and he died. I won't make that mistake before I carry out his life's destiny. The poison fails? Swift, precise. My treacherous brother has trained her well, but she will not interfere with our plans.
什么叫做可以轻松让使用斧头的人讲谢？什么意思？我猜不透啊。
Ah, your blowpipe. A beautiful weapon. One of the finest I ever made. I remember the day that coward Agate stole it. Fitting he should remain too spineless to face me. But I have captured his pawn. Now he will be forced from hiding.
How do you know Agate?
So he is here, as I suspected. Agate was my disciple once, if not for that thieving woman.
Who are you really? The true Macandal burned at the stake.
I see. You know your history very well. François Macandal was my mentor, and an assassin, but he failed. She betrayed us, and he died. I won't make that mistake before I carry out his life's destiny. The poison fails? Swift, precise. My treacherous brother has trained her well, but she will not interfere with our plans. Then I will take care of you myself. The ceremony will go on. You cannot stop it. When I am done with you, I will destroy your mentor. By your hand, Agate betrays me one final time. Look at you where I know it well. The first time Agate betrayed me, it was for the woman, the thief. She wore one just like it.
Who was she? What was her name? What was her name?
Here is something they did not want you to know. Here is my special Erudito cut.
转型成游戏公司。
The nobles of New Orleans shall perish by poison, and the slaves shall be avenged. My mentor's work will be complete.
And control of the river will fall to those who know what to do with it.
Then I will be inducted into the Templar Order.
As agreed, if you make good on your word.
Fear not, Signor. I was trained by
I know only too well who your master was, Baptiste. Just remember where your loyalties lie.
I shall not fail you.
See that you don't.
My faithful acolytes, stand ready. The time of our ritual is now.
Quelle tenue est-ce là?
That's so good.没有快速武器，搞硬。Sure.好了，现在上不去，上不去。点之间线距最省力。是什么？哦，这里有衣柜啊。看有没有人用熟女模式过任务。老推。走进这房子，开始。欺负。
Agate, I have done as you asked. The imposter is dead. He was working with De Ferrer.
What else have you learned?
Only that he would have forced you out of hiding.
Let us be thankful it did not come to that. If it had, our brotherhood... Well, let us not dwell. You have destroyed the Hornet's Nest in the bayou. At least for now. De Ferrer will have his day.
都丢给我。师生关系，亲，真什么？奥良曾经有法国、西班牙，这个学到了呢。谢谢尤比老师。
Señorita.
Bonsoir. I'm a friend of Captain Dominguez. Is he on board?
At this hour, El Capitan is at the tavern. Where else?
Thank you.
Farewell and adieu to your fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu to your ladies of Spain. Spain is the only thing I am. I am Carlos
Capitan,
Dominguez.
We meet again.
Do we? All three of you look familiar. But you're all welcome back to my cabin. I've manhood for...
I don't think...
Or we can consort right here!
What do you know about Rafael Joaquin de Ferrer?
I'm afraid he's not invited.
What's your business with him?
He pays for transport to and from New Orleans. That's all I do. Transport the things and get paid. Things, paid. Transport, paid. Back and forth and back.
What is he doing? Why New Orleans?
I do not know. Senor de Ferrer is a very secretive man.
Thank you for your time, Capitan.
Philip.
Aveline, out and about as always.
But home to rest now, Papa.
Monsieur Blanc tells me you do a great service to my business. To our business. For it will be your husband someday.
Oh, Papa. You know I should sooner mind my own business than marry.
As stubborn as your mother, Jeanne. If only she could see you now.
But she can't.
No.
But
perhaps you are old enough now. It is not much. 1 page. But it is from her diary. You should have it.
Mama. Thank you, Papa.
该表个框。任务是这样。
Papa, you surprised me.
I dared not interrupt. Your music is breathtaking. I dare say you could stop a man's heart.
You flatter me too much, Papa. The credit belongs to my teacher. I am but an instrument of his will.
How blessed we are with a daughter who uses her talents in peace, not to riot in the streets of New Orleans. There is so much unrest since the arrival of the Spanish. Well, I don't want to keep you from your practice. I simply came with a message from Monsieur Blanc. At your leisure, he requests your assistance at the warehouse. Do take care when you go. The streets are not safe for a lady.
No need to worry, Papa.
I will try to restrain myself. I know your charm and grace will protect you like armor.
很少用到自动连杀。但要学。 社交状态指标 SSI。Animus 回馈系。有简写都好，有简写就很厉害。OK， 天的解答者还要解生。晚点可能在开恶灵古堡啊，每次退出都会挡掉优秀。好，现在开健身。